Iran Prime Minister is giving speech today. I just pray all these nations fighting against themselves will come to peace, because war cannot bring anything but destruction and ends of life. Please, let's pray for all this country that are in war today.
Know that relying on the Zionist regime will not bring security to any government. They cannot truly achieve lasting security by relying on the Zionist regime, because the regime itself, the Zionist regime, by God's decisive decree, is inevitably falling apart and collapsing, and God willing, it will not last much longer. Lord, increase your favors to the Iranian nation day by day. Suppress and defeat the enemies of the Iranian nation, O Lord. Fulfill the lofty goals and ideals of the great Imam among the Iranian people. Grant that the sacred heart of the Imam of the age, may our souls be sacrificed for him, be pleased and satisfied with us, with the Iranian nation, and with all those who serve. Place the pure soul of the great Imam in the highest ranks of the exalted and in your paradise. The Islamic Revolution of Iran unexpectedly took the Western world by surprise. They were caught off guard. They did not feel, nor did they even begin to imagine, that it would be possible for a single cleric, someone acting entirely on his own, without the support of any companions, lacking any modern equipment, and possessing no significant financial resources or material wealth, to successfully inspire, organize, and mobilize an entire nation of people. The very idea that one individual, especially a religious figure with so few means at his disposal, could bring about such a sweeping movement was beyond their comprehension. No one in the West considered this possible or thought it could happen. At that time, many people could not imagine or even begin to believe that it would be possible for this nation, especially when led by a religious scholar who had no weapons or material resources at his disposal, to successfully challenge and ultimately defeat the powerful and heavily armed regime that was in control of Iran. The idea that a group of people, seemingly powerless and without any military strength, could rise up under such spiritual leadership and overcome a government equipped with vast resources and weaponry seemed completely out of reach to most observers. Especially a regime that was strongly and consistently supported in various ways by all of the major world powers, both Eastern and Western. They did not believe that this regime could be overthrown. They did not think it was possible that this revolution and this imam could sweep away the Americans and the Zionists. These two groups, who had settled themselves comfortably in Iran for many years, had become accustomed to their presence and authority in the country. The Americans and the Zionists had established control over everything, maintaining their influence and power throughout all areas of Iranian life. For years, they had enjoyed this position, and it seemed unlikely to many that such deeply rooted control could be removed by the revolution and its imam. That they could be expelled from the country. That not a trace of them would remain in the country. Their next notable surprise was the establishment of the Islamic Republic system. If, after the revolution, a compromising government had actually come to power, as in fact there were indeed some clear signs of this happening in the early days, a government willing to compromise with the West, if such a government had taken office, if that had happened, the Westerners would have very likely hoped and anticipated that they might be able to once again regain their previous influence and position of power in Iran, hoping to restore the level of sway they once enjoyed in the country, and carefully secure their illegitimate interests within this country. However, the Imam, in a very clear and explicit manner, stated his position regarding the establishment